Hi friends, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to my second how-to tech tips video, which is kind of an extension, part 2 if you will, of the first tech tips video we did a couple of weeks ago where we tested different microphones for filming with GoPro in the car. And in that video, all we did was play them, let you listen to them, and hear the differences. So over the last couple of weeks, as I've talked with people who watched the video and listened to the microphones, and myself, after listening many times to the video, to the sound quality of the different microphones, I'm ready today to give you my opinion on how each of these microphones stack up. So to get us started, here's a real quick recap of the microphones that we're testing. Okay, so here's what we're going to look at today. We're going to start off looking at the internal microphone that's built into the GoPro itself, and then we will add the GoPro Media Mod to that and see how it sounds and what's going on with it. We will step up from there to the Movo VXR10 cardioid mic, and then add a SHURE Lavalier to the mix and see what happens with it, and top it all off with the Saramonic Blink500 B2 set. So the next thing is we're going to play for you just some real quick clips of each microphone, beginning with just the GoPro internal mic, so you can hear back to back the difference in the sound quality. Then we're going to come right back here, talk about each microphone, give you my opinion on them, and kind of rate them and rank them on price, on convenience or ease of use, and on sound quality. So listen close, here we go. Our first test here is just the GoPro internal microphone itself, and as you can see, we've got just the GoPro mounted here on the windshield and using just the internal microphone for that. Now what we have here is the GoPro. It's mounted in the GoPro Media Mod, and the GoPro Media Mod I need to check because there are two ways to set it. You can set it with the microphone in stereo, which if you're vlogging, that's probably a good thing to do. So now we have test number 3 going on up here. As you can see, we've got the Movo microphone mounted up here on and plugged into the Media Mod. Now, one thing about the GoPro Media Mod is you have to use that in order to use any other additional microphones. So, you know, the GoPro has its own internal microphone, but then if you add the Media Mod, that should be an upgraded microphone. So this is test number 4 now with the SHURE Lavalier mic. It's plugged into the GoPro Media Mod there, and I've got it as a lav right here on my shirt. Now, in thinking about these tests, the deal is I'm looking at 3 different things. One is price, and we're actually testing them from lowest to highest in price. Alrighty folks, we are up to test number 5. That is the Saramonic Blink500. Now, I have my suspicions that this is going to be the best sounding one, but I could be wrong because I have not done these tests previously, so I don't know for sure. And again, I will hear it when you hear it on the video, and no adjustments will be made. Alrighty, here's how I think these microphones stack up. First of all, on price. So least expensive to most expensive, it would rate like this, with a couple of caveats. Number 1, right down here, if you already have a camera or phone that you're going to be using, then that becomes the least expensive. However, if you've got to go out and purchase a camera or phone, then that becomes the most expensive, because this camera or phone you would purchase is going to cost you more than any of these microphones. So that we're going to assume you already have that. I also put a caveat on the Media Mod because it's actually more expensive than the Movo microphone, but in order to use the Movo microphone, you have to have the Media Mod. And then these 3 external mics are in order of price. So now let's look at ease and convenience of use. Well, again, the most convenient and easy to use is just the camera itself. Then in order to use any of these other microphones, you have to have the Media Mod, and it in itself is pretty simple and easy to use. There's a couple of watch outs that we mentioned. The Movo is, again, in this order, it's very easy to use. You just put it on there. You don't have to worry about a battery. Plug it in, attach it to the camera, and you're good to go. These two, however, we're going to swap around. So this is easier, ease of use is better than the SHURE in my opinion, because listen, for vlogging in the car, because again, you are tethered with this one. Even though I think you get excellent quality of sound, your tethered is not quite as easy to use. And this one, ooh, magic trick. And this one, you do have to recharge the batteries. So you've got a little bit, they're a little bit less convenient, I should say, than these. So now let's look at quality of sound from worst to best, from lowest to highest. Your lowest quality of sound is going to be with the internal microphone. Your second quality of sound, however, is going to be, in my opinion, with the Movo. However, again, you've got to have the media mod to use the Movo, but when you do, I think you get a pretty good quality of sound with it, so that's going to go there. I personally think the best quality of sound you get is from the SHURE Lavalier mic, but you're tethered, but it's excellent quality of sound. And then the Blink 500 Saramonic is for, so this is your best sound, best quality, then the next. Middle, so very good deal. You put the media mod with the GoPro. It's very convenient, price-wise is good, and quality is pretty good. So again, have to ask yourself, which one for you is good enough? If this was helpful information, if you enjoyed the video, please go down below, click that like button, give it a thumbs up for me. That means so very much. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.